dark patterns, the website's design tactics that could cost businesses big. Have you ever rushed to complete an online purchase because a website warned you that the deal would disappear in 2 minutes, only to see the same timer again the next day? Or notice the price suddenly increased at checkout because of hidden fees? These small tricks may seem harmless, but today they are becoming serious concern for regulators. Hey, I am Mehul Brahmabhat, CEO and founder of Matrix Webs. And over the years, I have helped hundreds of businesses build and grow their digital presence through better websites and smarter digital strategies. Today, I want to talk about something many businesses overlook: how certain website design tactics used to increase conversions can actually create regulatory risk. Over a decade and a half of working in digital marketing and web development, I have seen how small design decisions can strongly influence how users behave online. But today, regulators are starting to examine these tactics much more closely. What once looked like smart marketing is now being viewed as a potentially manipulative design. So, let's break this down. What are dark patterns? Website design doesn't just determine how a platform looks, it also shapes how users make decisions. Sometimes that guidance is helpful, but sometimes it quietly pushes users towards action they may not fully intend to take. These manipulative interface tactics are known as dark patterns, and they appear on many digital platforms today. Here are some examples that many users encounter while browsing online. Countdown timers pressures users to act immediately, even when the same deal returns later. Attractive prices appear upfront, but extra charges surface only at checkout. Subscription boxes or add-ons are pre-selected without clear notice. Canceling a service requires multiple confusing steps. Recognizing these patterns helps businesses create a clearer and more trustworthy user experiences. Why regulators are concerned? For years, these tactics were seen as a clever ways to increase conversion. But when persuasion crosses into a manipulation, it affects how fairly consumers can make decisions. That's why regulators have begun examining these practices much more closely. At a scale, these tactics can create several serious concerns. Consumers may unknowingly agree to purchases or subscriptions. Manipulative design gives some businesses an unfair competitive edge. Users begin to lose trust in digital platforms. Small design tricks influence decisions across millions of users. This growing scrutiny is encouraging companies to design more transparent digital experiences. India's new rules on dark patterns. India introduced guideline in 2023 to regulate dark patterns under the Consumer Protection Framework. These rules clarify that certain interfaces design can now be treated as unfair trade practices. As a result, businesses must be more mindful about how their digital platform influence users' behavior. The guideline introduced several expectations for our companies. Platforms must ensure their interface do not mislead users. Businesses should review their website and apps for manipulative design. Some companies may need internal audits or compliance checks. Enforcement is expected to strengthen in coming years. For responsible businesses, this shift creates an opportunity to build more transparent and user-friendly platforms. The legal risk behind design choices. Many businesses assume dark patterns only fall under consumer protection laws. In reality, the risk can extend much further. A single misleading design choice can raise questions across multiple regulations. These issues may intersect with several legal areas. Consumer protection law, if users are misled during purchases. Data protection laws, if consent is obtained through confusing design. Advertising rules, if urgency messages create false impressions. Competition laws, if platforms exploit users' behavior at a scale. Understanding these overlaps help businesses design platforms that are both effective and compliant. Why platforms need to rethink design? Digital platforms today are complex ecosystems where pricing, logistics, and marketing tools all shapes the final user experience. But regulators ultimately evaluate what the user sees and experiences. That means design decisions must be approached more carefully. Review user journeys before launching new features. Examine checkout flows, subscriptions, and cancellation closely. Present key information clearly and transparently. Focus on building trust instead of pursuits driven design. Companies that prioritize transparency will build stronger and more sustainable digital platforms. The digital economy is evolving rapidly, and so are the expectations around how platforms treat their users. Design decisions are no longer just creative choices, they now carry ethical and regulatory implications. For businesses, the real opportunity lies in building a platform that are not only high performing but also transparent and trustworthy. Because in a long run, companies that respect user choice will always build stronger relationships, more sustainable growth. Now, I would love to hear from you. Have you ever tried canceling subscription online and felt like the platform was making the process unnecessarily difficult? Or noticed pricing suddenly changing during checkout? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you are a business owner who wants to ensure your website is both high converting and compliant, feel free to reach out. We would be happy to help you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like video and don't forget to subscribe for more insights and digital strategy marketing and the future of online platforms. I'll see you in the next week.